This video is brought to you by channelfireball.com. Check out CFB for free strategy videos and articles from the best players in the world. You can also use the code Gaby at checkout to get 5% off any purchase. And welcome. We are drafting Modern Cube today. Special guest Julita. Ooh, she's being so good. Ooh, good girl. Hi Darth, it's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing this lovely Thursday? I think we just want to take Scalding Tarn here. If we wanted to try to force the Dimir Inverter combo, we could take the Thassa's Oracle here as well, though I feel like that's a much worse pack one pick one. It could be really fun though. Yeah, Oracle it. I know, I'm considering it. I actually think it could be kind of fun. I think it would be kind of sweet. Oracle wheels often. You just Tarn. Yeah, that's what I was leaning towards too, Luis. Let me turn off the doggers cam for now. Hi, Jules. You look so shaggy, my precious pup. Visions isn't pack one, pick one? Nah, I don't think it's that good. I think... Oh, is that a Golos I see over there? I feel like every time we're drafting a normal deck, we're going to open Golos and it's just going to train wreck the draft. Like, this has happened so many times. Golos isn't bad. You don't hate Nissa here either. I kind of want to take the Golos. I don't know. Screw it. Ooh. I kind of like Simic Signet or Sylvan Caryatid if we're going to try to be drafting a little bit of Golos action. Made it before our first pick. Dr. VV Math, welcome. Yes. Golos can definitely slide into my DMs. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the Simic Signet. It's also a good Signet. Did I ever activate Golos last draft? Yeah, Lana, we activated it twice. I want to say something like that. I think this looks pretty good. So here I actually don't even really think it's Chromatic Lantern. I think it might just be Sleight of Hand. Maybe Sylvan will wheel. Caryatid is... Yeah, it is Darius. I kind of like the Simic Signet first before going straight into green, though we are pretty likely to end up in green anyways. Not Foundry? It could be, but I also I don't want to just train wreck the draft. Just to try to play the Golos, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think so too, Smokey. I think people undervalue how good Signets are. Signets are really good in the Vintage Cube, you know, they're pretty good here as well. How am I doing today, Seth? Welcome. I am doing fantastic. How are you doing? It could be Sacred Foundry. It is fetchable with Scalding Tarn. Maybe that is better. I don't think it's a Chromatic Lantern, though. Let's take the Sacred Foundry. These are all medium. We could just take Watery Grave. Yeah. And then we have a lot of colors. We have Scalding Tarn can be blue or red. Sacred Foundry is fetchable by Scalding Tarn and it's red and white. And then Watery Grave is black and blue. So we've actually gotten a lot of really good fixing from the beginning, which is nice. Now we can start taking actual spells like Riftwing and Compulsive or whatever. Yeah, Tarn fetches everything now, right? Tarn is a 4-color land. It gets blue, red, black, white. That's not bad. Yeah, any Riftwings. Love it. Love to see it. Let's see what else we want. Fabled Passage actually sounds pretty nice because we might have basics in here, like if we get a Solemn Simulacrum or anything like that. And then Fabled Passage is able to switch or fetch anything. Okay, now we have to start picking some cards. Reflecting Pool doesn't actually help very much. Muldrifter seems pretty nice, though. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, Mooly Dooley? Well, not actually Mooly, just... Thassa's Oracle came back. So we could take Darkslick Shores or Thassa's Oracle. We could end up being blue-black, and we could take Collective Brutality. Brutality is a pretty good card. Hi, pup. You want to come hang out? Come here, Poochie. Come here. Come here. Nah, she is not easily bribed. Oracle is D's here. Is that what you take? I was kind of looking at the Brutality, but I really have not been impressed with Careful Consideration. Maybe we can just take Night's Whisper. Because I don't think we want Erebos. Good afternoon. Hi, Rogue. How are you? It's good to see you. Happy Thursday to you. Yeah, I'm going to take the night. Yeah, we can. We're taking some okay cards here. Like, we can take the free booty. Now we're going to be like a blue-black deck splash Golos, basically. I don't think Field of the Dead is in the queue, Professor Chaos. Hi, Jules. Can you come here? Yeah, I think we just want to push here. Push it real good. Riley's been playing some Slay the Spire into streaming. There's lots of fun, and he plans to stream it here soon. I'm not sure, Rogue. We did actually kind of go deep a little bit on Slay the Spire when the new hero came out. If they make a new character... Oh no, I have to pick a card, but I'm not going to play Gravedigger, so I'm just going to... And I'm petting the dog, so I'm just going to let it auto-pick. You're a sucker for those flip planeswalkers. Some of them are better than others. I don't like the Lily very much, but the green one is really good. The Nissa and the Jace the Mind Skull, or Jace Vryn's Prodigy. Hi. Hi, Julita. Oh, she's being so cute. Look at her. Oi. Oh my gosh, Fantasia, I'm so happy to hear that. All right, let me put the Benelish Marshall away. The last card is a Disenchant. So we can take Fimage here. I don't know if we want the Boros Signet. It's a little awkward because it's not even in our colors. It could also be Narset. I could see taking Narset here, actually. You haven't had a good enough run to beat the secret boss. Oh no, Fantasia. The game's so fun. You're just gonna go deep on it. And also, I'm glad to hear that your son's into it too. Yeah, I think if we wheel the Boros Signet, we might play it. But I think here we're just gonna take the Narset. I think that is pretty good. Shelly. Ooh. There's that Delta, though. That's too bad. I still think we're supposed to take Sheldock Isle. That card is just so good. And we have good hits. We have Riftwing, Golos, Muldrifter are all pretty good. You know, I was not impressed with Taddy yesterday, Blacker Lotus. I felt like she was a little slow. I was also definitely not impressed with Kira. Kira was awful. Bye, Bootsy. I enjoyed hanging out with you. I wish you wanted to cuddle me more. Splash the Croxa? It's a little... I think I'm just going to take Mass Manipulation. We never got a chance to cast it yesterday, and I still feel like it's probably pretty good. Yeah, I think we're going to end up splashing something, but I don't know if we have to, like, pick that card yet. We haven't had a, like, super good reason to do it yet. There's a couple of good stuffs here. I kind of think the Drawn Catacomb is looking good. It could also be Jace Beleren. Yeah, Jacers or UB land. That's kind of where I'm at, too. Yeah, I think I like the land. Because it's in both of our colors. And here we can take a Mana League and be pretty happy. Although we could also take Lily of the Veil. It would make the pips in this deck a little awkward. Because we have Thassa's Oracle's blue-blue. Narset's blue-blue. Riftwing's blue-blue. This is blue-blue-blue-blue-blue. So I think maybe we are partial to taking the Mana League and try to play that on turn 3. Love you a Mana League. Yeah, I also think it's just pretty good. I think it's pretty good. What do you know? The announcement I was telling you about just came out. Okay, hold on. Hold your horses. Yes, my fixing's decent right now. Hey, Loonrel. Welcome. Ooh, Baral and Leek. The only problem is that Leek is the only thing that works here.
Gabbard.
Thank you, Loonrel. Yeah, I kind of like the K command too. I was interested in maybe the Expansion Explosion or the Elder Spell, but I think K command, since it does seem doable with our mana base, is like pretty nice. All right, chat. Look at this exciting thing I have to show you. Hold on, let's pick a card and then I can show you the thing. These are all kind of bad, huh? I guess we can take Stratus Dancer. Charm. I think Stratus Dancer is probably a little bit better. I don't want to splash too much red if we can help it. So I think I'm just going to take this. I am not sure if we're going to get to play it. Oh my gosh, there. Wow, Rogue saw that so quickly. That is exactly what I wanted to say. What do you know? Guess who's going to be on the latest PPR? It's Luis and I. We're on the first shift. Oh, baby. They are doing a post pre-release all-day stream thingy. And it's going to be on Saturday, the 18th of April. So that's going to be fun. Look at all these people. Look at all these great people that are going to be doing the PPR. Get hype. Yeah. It's nice too because, oh no. I honestly did not see what else was going on there, but I guess Celestial Colonnade is splashes. Watch me whip. No, watch me nay. I don't think we wanted the whip, honestly. I think we want the Phantasmal Image here, though. Image wheeling is surprising. Boop, 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 boo-doo. We don't have almost anything for the Gearhulk. Hey, Darius. Sorry. Hey, Ryan. I got confused with those two. How are you doing, Ryan? It's good to see you. Yeah, Nick Stroud, I'm excited. I think it's going to be really fun. I'm going to put this on the sideboard, probably. I think now I might take the Kroxa. And now we might play it. Do we want a Seachrome Host? Seachrome Coast actually seems okay. Nah, Whirler Rogue's just better, whatever. I do love Whirler, the Rouge. The Whirler Rouge. It does look like white's pretty open. Okay, so let's take a look at what our situation is. So these are our lands that we are hopefully playing. Seachrome Coast Banish Marshall. Listen, the dog was coming. She was right next to me. She wanted me to pet her. I wasn't gonna stop petting her just to pick a card that I wasn't gonna play anyway. Hey, Psychomantis! Thank you so much for the 13.
Yep, Gaby never disappoints.
Yep, there's always blue X Garbo. I mean, we started out blue, then we opened Golos, and now we're blue Garbo stuff. So it's like, it's just the tale as old as time. Oh my gosh, Quarantine Field is on theme, man. What was our last card? It was a Shivan Fire. We could take flats here. We could also take Rankle Prankle. Yeah, flats is really nice in this deck, right? It's a black-red duel. Let's just take flats. I think after this, we might not have to take a lot more stuff. Like, we would like to get a free green source if we can somehow. But if we don't, it won't be that big a deal. So JVP looks pretty nice. Sulfur Falls obviously looks good, especially because it's fixing for our actual Black Splash, because it looks like we might be playing Kroxa and or Kolaghan's Command. But I think JVP just looks awesome. And if we do end up playing the Kroxa, which I think we will, this helps feed the Kroxa yard. Strand is great, but we don't need it. Yeah, I think so too. We picked lands pretty aggressively this draft, so let's take JVP. Hey, Maxwell, how are you? Hope you're doing well. It's really good to see you. We actually have a couple choices here. Cut could be interesting, but I think if we have a Kroxa, we're probably going to be using the yard stuff for Kroxa. So, yeah, exactly, Molly. That's what I was thinking. So that makes me feel like maybe it's Midnight Reaper or like Disallow. Splash Nyx Bloom. I'm not Molly Smokey. I don't know how to live the dream like Molly does with a Nyx Bloom Ancient. I don't even know what you're supposed to do with that card in this cube. Counterspell seems fine. Yeah, I think I might take this a lot. I like that it also counters more than just... Oh, Solemn looks really, really good in this deck. Oh my god. Because now we can put a basic of everything. You're supposed to fireball people for 50. I mean, that is what you did, right? Yeah, it's like a mini Golos. It's baby Golos. They look very similar, except Golos just has a cool cape. And this one doesn't. Aren't they like basically the same? Look at that. Can we actually make that happen? Our mana base is not bad, right? That cape is apparently worth 1 power and 3 toughness. Cryptic or Teferi, you don't know. I mean, we also have the white sources to make the Teferi work also. I kind of want to take the 5 fairy. I'm gonna take the 5 fairy. You take Cryptic? Luis, I kind of want to take 5 fairy. I don't know. I am here for this. I'm all in, baby. I do like Inquisition quite a bit. Teferi does end games. I don't know. I love that card. I think it's really good. Oh, there's also Scary Gary. Scary Gary's really good also with our JVP. I'm just worried that we have... Oh, this is not technically... This is a 3. And this is a 2. Okay, yeah. Now the Scarab God looks way more palatable. Okay. All right. We got the plan. That's right. People told me that there was a Fallen Shinobi in this cube. So this actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? In this deck. We've got some little idiots that can attack pretty well. Yeah, we have a couple flyers. And Whirler Rogue can give something unblockable. That's a combo. And then, I mean, Scarab God makes things big enough that I guess if we, like, bring back a zombie token for a Fallen Shinobi, we'd be happy with that. So we have 23 playables. The question is Dungeon Geist's... I don't know. Dungeon Geist seems pretty good in this cube. Mastery. I feel like I don't have enough library manipulation to make Mastery work very well, DC. I don't have, like, any brainstorms or... I know I can't get brainstorm in this cube, but I have no way to, like... If I draw it in my opening hand or ever draw it and it's not the beginning of my turn, I feel like it doesn't do anything. It's true, you can't attack with JVP, that's true. I'm going to take the Dungeon Geist, I think. It looks really good. Thank you so much, Saldana. This is the second PPR I'm going to be on. Sponzy! Goose does not lose. Hi, Sponzy. How are you? I think now we can take either Rankle, maybe Rakdos's Return. This is a little awkward for us to cast. I feel like maybe this works pretty well in this deck. Oh, man, the Flooded Strand came back. Feels good, man. Okay, now we can take the Midnight Reaper, and that's an actual card we can play in this deck. We'll figure out what we want. Doomfall for the sideboard seems okay. Yeah, I can't believe the Strand came back. That's wild. Oh, Obstructionist. My first PPR was Eldritch Moon. And I remember it pretty vividly because Marshall and I did the first thing. Like, we were the first up. And I was just joking. And I was like, Marshall, I seeded your pack so that they have Emrakul, the Promised End. And he's like, haha, funny, Gaby. And then we opened the packs and there was actually... Emrakul the Promised End in them, and it looked so rigged. Like, I was just kidding, obviously, but that's not what people thought. And for a while, people were sure that, like, we got seeded packs and that was all staged. It was really funny. Yeah, so currently green is the only... I know, admitting to it on the stream too, Sponzy, of all things, but people were like, oh my gosh, it was so rigged. I like this. This is a good Shinobi deck. My Shinobi. Okay, let's figure out. What was Marshall's reaction when we opened the thing? He was kind of like... I think he kind of thought that we might get the shit that we did end up getting when I was just clearly kidding. And he's like, oh my god, no way. And so he was kind of rolling with it, saying like, oh, we had rigged it. And then obviously we hadn't rigged it, but then people thought we had rigged it. It was really funny. It's true. If it was stage, I would say that. I don't think we want the mass manipulation. What else do we not want? Yeah, don't joke about opening Vivian or Nithroy or something. Yeah, I mean, it's just funny because for that set in particular... Emrakul was like such a big card, you know. So this is 27 cards. The Chupacabra actually does seem kind of nice with Fallen Shinobi because you do get to kill something and then attack and pick it back up. So maybe we will end up playing it. What else? What do we not want? Maybe only Disfigure or Push. So maybe we take out Disfigure, keep Push. Yeah, Lumbering. That's kind of what I was thinking. And then, how much do we want to splash Rakdos's Return, Kolagon's Command, or Kroxa? I kind of feel like Kroxa is, like, looking kind of sketchy here. You cut Reaper. I can see cutting Reaper. Yeah. Then what else? We have a couple of 3s that I don't think we want. Like, we have the Nimble Obstructionist. We had another 3 that was... Yeah, I think the Kroxa is looking mediocre at the moment. So we cut the Kroxa... And what are our 2s? Do we have any bad 2s? This is medium. Oh, were you into cutting that one too, Luis? Okay, yeah, we're on the same page. And maybe Oracle. Yeah, it's possible that Oracle's not looking so hot here, especially because we didn't get the inverter. I think I do want to try to splash Kolaghan's Command and Rakdos' Return, though, because I think our mana base can support it. So maybe this is our deck? Maybe. You consider Disfigure over Dungeon Geist. I've played versus a lot of red aggro and mono G. I can try that, Luis. I do feel like yesterday I played against a lot of mono green where I would have actually wanted to disfigure their stuff. So we can get rid of that. Yeah, our mana base is quite good. So this would be the deck. Now we have to do some quick maths. Hey, Mortified Pingu, how are you? Welcome. All right, so Watery Grave, Shelly, Scalding Tarn, Sacred Foundry, Marsh Flats, Flooded Strand, Fabled Passage, Drawn Catacomb, Celestial. The Celestial Colonnade is, I think, a little sketchy. I'm not sure about that one. Lady! Because I think we might want to run a basic, because our mana base is good. We might want to run a basic of each kind so that we can fetch it with Fabled Passage, Solemn, or Golos. You wouldn't play a forest? Would you just try to play with the Simic Signet? I'm not hellbent on Golos, Luis. I feel like I have train wrecked a lot of drafts trying to be hellbent on Golos, so I don't think that's the way to do it. White, blue, black, red, green. Newborn twins, sleepless. Damn, Mortified. It sounds really hard to have kids right now, like newborns. Especially because I'm sure you will have a lot of people who want to visit you, and you can't really have visitors over right now. We don't activate blows. What's the point of anything? Well, we can do it with Simic Signet. I think we're actually doing fine. Boop, 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 boo-doo. So no forest, but I do believe we're going to want a mountain and a plains. And then it suggests... what do I want? 9 lands. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it suggests 2. What does this put us at? So for white, we have... Okay, hold on. This is a complicated mana base. So let me lay all these things out. Okay. So for white, we have Tarn fetches Sacred Foundry, so that's 2. Marsh Flats fetches white. Flood Strand fetches white. And Fabled Passage fetches white. I'm good, lady. Thanks for asking. Oh my gosh, you found it, Ryan? Let me see. An error occurred. Don't give me that.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
What? What? How did you do that? What did you do?
Dude, I have sources, okay?
So people legitimately thought it had sources and it was rigged. That was really good. Oh man. It was so funny too because I didn't even say that my pool was gonna have it. I was like, no, I rigged yours specifically so it has Emrakul. I lost track. How many white sources did we have? Fabled Passage, Scalding Tarn, Sacred Foundry, Marsh Flats, Flooded Strand, and a basic plains will be 6 sources. Hi Mateo, how are you? Yeah, no, we have to fairy, so we want the plains. Like this 6 white sources, but we will want to add plains. That's in my notes. All right, for blue we have Drowned Catacomb, Fabled Passage, Scalding Tarn, Watery Grave, Shelly, Marsh Flats fetches Watery Grave, Flooded Strand. All right, so that's 7 blue sources. Did you do it for me, Luis? 1 plains, 1 mountain, 2 swamp, and the rest islands. We definitely want a plains and a mountain. I don't think we want the green source. 2 swamp and the rest islands. You're gas, Luis. I'll take your word for it. Hold on, let me bring all this back down. So the Moto auto suggester is actually right. That's funny. Sounds good, Rogue. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. God, that Eldritch Moon thing was very funny. I don't think we want the Colonnade, no. The Colonnade is just like a little clunky because it's a land that's always going to come into play tapped, and we don't need to white that much. So I feel like most of the time it's just going to be like a clunky land as opposed to a creature that can attack or do something. So Sponzy, one time I remember we were doing a draft with Luis just for kicks, and he just like did the auto suggest for lands and immediately added it into the league and just sent. And I was like, oh cool, was Moto right? He's like, no, I just didn't even look. So I know Luis also does that too. Hey Team Kasig, welcome. Yeah, he's like too lazy. I just took the auto suggestion. So chat, tomorrow is community day. Ooh. We are going to be diffusing some bombs for the first part of the stream with friends of the stream. Rage, Stunlock, Squirrel, and Mully are going to be our initial squad. And then after that, we're going to be playing some Jackbox games. Yeah, and by diffusing bombs, I mean exploding the bombs. Specifically. We can keep this. Yes. Most likely exploding. Yeah, I think it's a good squad. I think it's people who have experience with exploding the bombs. Or, I mean, diffusing. Once again. Smokey! Aw, thank you for the gifted sub to Gabry. I appreciate that, Smokey. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, Gabry. Mana leak, eh? I think we kind of just want to get the JVP going, to be honest. I don't think we're super worried about what they do in 2. That game is hella stressful. So I have played it a very, very small amount of times at Toto, and the experience with playing it was, I do like Teffers. I need the land. What do we not want here? I don't think I've seen Porcupara at Country Caravan. I need to scope it out. I kind of feel like maybe I'm pitching the Fimmage. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too. Everything else looks good. All the counters look good. Muldrifter looks good. Solemn looks good. So, yeah, I think I'm pitching Fimmage. Do you like Fimmage? Oh, you wanted to copy the Dork so that we could play the Teferi next turn? I kind of thought that I'm just gonna pass with, like... The best I can play next turn is a 5. Because I was thinking of just passing with a counter here, though I could just Muldrifter and then next turn we'll have like Solemn / Disallow if we want. I think I'm just gonna pass here. Let me look at this Porcupara. Show me some Porcupara. You look so dumb. 4 mana 3/4. This creature deals X damage to any target where X is the number of times this creature mutated. That's so dumb looking. I love it. I will leak that, I think. I know, I love him too. He's my favorite. No way. Do they have Spell Pierce or something? I love Brushwag so much, Smokey. It's like one of my favorite cards in the set. Ooh. They got a little something something. Oof. That's kind of spooky. Let's get a white source. I want to... Yeah, I think it's white source. It does kind of look like Jafar. What did they get? They got my Scarab God and a Flooded Strand and my Mountain. Okay. Loot. Alright, well, Teferi can handle that thing in a second, so... I think the Freebooter is what we've been. Then we just play Solemn, play a land, and then next turn we can Teferi tuck the Ashiok, and then we'll be able to counter it on the way back down. That sounds decent. What is the red splash? It's Golo's Potato. We also have some red cards. We have Rakdos' Return and Kolaghan's Command. There's also a flying fox bird thing. There's a lot of hybrids. So the reason I like holding up disallow Team Keseg is because we're behind on board, so we actually have to... Playing the Solemn guarantees that we can play Teferi next turn, and we have to kind of like get on the board with when they just have like a Planeswalker and no pressure. Yeah, exactly. We just have to answer the Ashiok like stat. So there's no real reason for me to... Yeah, this is Modern Cube. To flashback something with Jace. I guess I can still just do this anyway. Yeah, even if we had Team Keseg, I still don't think it's right to hold it up that turn. I think we just been the Catacomb and like... I think so. I think we just have to play into it. Let's see if they have something to do about me attacking with Masalim. I'm gonna attack and see if they... Oh, they just let it happen? Sure. I mean, we might still try to tuck it here. Alright, that worked. Bye-bye. Kind of awkward because Treasure Map helps find Ashiok pretty quickly, but we'll be able to hopefully counter it on the way back down, depending on like what they do. Oh no, I forgot to activate my Jace! Whoopsies. Alright, so they... Let's see what they're doing with their thing. Game log. They bottomed... Yeah, I mean, they might try to get it back. But if they do that, then I'll have like a Whirler Rogue and a Solemn going. So what's lucky for us, Potato, is I think if they find good cards at the top, they're not going to want to dig for the Ashiok. They don't necessarily know we were bouncing it with the explicit intent of countering it on the way back down. They decided to just go for it. Rakdos has returned Simic Signet Island. They got all of our red cards. Janus! Janus, thank you so much for the 1500 bitties. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, so let's start by ticking up and seeing what our options are. Disfigure the Devoted Druid seems fine. It is a mana source after all. Let me Shelly first. Oh no, Janus, I can tell you what tier it's at if you want me to. I can find that. I think we just put Golos underneath there. And we can definitely yoink that and then still have enough for like Whirler Rogue or Disallow or something. Oh, that's right. We do have... No, we cut Thassa's Oracle. We don't have it. Feels bad, man. Okay, I have nothing to flash back, so let's just tick up for... Just for kicks. Now the question is, do we play the Whirler Rogue to keep attacking the Ashiok? My guess is yeah. Oracle Ashiok is kind of technology. That's pretty sweet. Okay. All right. So we can cast the Golos at instant speed, which is nice. We have to kill them soon because we're down to 12 cards. Sometimes you don't get it as soon as you donate. We would need to check where Janus is with bitties. Yeah, Ashiok turned on the Shelduck Isle, funnily enough. That's true, Potato. That is how that tends to work, isn't it? Yeah, I think so too, Abel. We just have to pressure this Ashiok. Hope they don't have anything good. Then we get to cast the Golos. Maybe fail to find because we have so few cards. This looks kind of spooky. 5 mana. 6? 7? Oh! Okay. Holy moly, Janus! Thank you so much. I think you're gonna get there this time. I'd be surprised if you didn't. I appreciate that. That is 3,500 bitties. Ah! You got Gaby chair! Destroy another planeswalker. It's targeting Magis. You got it. Johnny, what is that chair with a red hand on it? That's really funny. Oh, I read that wrong. You're right. It's AK biddies. Janus, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I read it wrong. All right, so now we get to cast the Shelly. I would like to cast this. Let's... So we could fail to find if we wanted to. This is what we have left in the... I know, that is so generous. Thank you so much, Janus. I really appreciate that. That is making it rain the bits. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna search. I think I'm gonna fail to find because I think we're in kind of a pickle. Oh, wait, was the Oracle in there? Maybe we can just win. Let me... I thought we had taken out the Oracle, but maybe we kept it in there. Okay, so we have to make sure we kill Ashiok. So we can send... This attacks Ashiok as well as this and this. And then... That sounds amazing, Smokey. That sounds so good. Why do you have the train icon? I think it means that you've donated to the hype train. All right, so we're sending 2 at Garruk, and Garruk's gonna... So we're gonna kill Ashiok. This kills Ashiok, and then this puts Garruk down at 2. Hold on, I need to read Thassa's Oracle. Card. Thassa's Oracle. Darius, thank you for the 10. I really appreciate that. Look at top X cards your library where X is your devotion blue. Put one of them into your hand. If X is greater than or equal to the number of cards in your library, you win the game. So our devotion to blue at the moment is 1, 2, 3. Oh no, Mr. M, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a bummer. So I think we actually do want to hardcast the... +2 from Oracle, yeah. So I think we want to hardcast a Mold Drifter. Damn. Rats. It's okay. We get to untap with Counterspell, and then Garrett can do whatever, and then hopefully if we have the Oracle, we can just kill them. Okay. I was hoping Molly D would be GG's there. It wasn't, sadly. Alrighty. Well, we have Counterspell for, like, anything super serious, and we have 5 cards left in our deck, and between Teferi, Solemn, destroy another Planeswalker. We could disallow that, but I think we just let it happen. Are we sure Oracle's in? So, I wasn't sure, but somebody said that when we searched the deck, that they saw it. So, and I think it is. Yeah, it's in there. Okay, yeah, I think it is in there also. That's true. We could check the sideboard. Let me see. It's not in the sideboard, so it has to be in the main deck. It didn't get exiled, no. That can't be countered. That's fine. I might as well do this because it gets us closer. Yep, it's in there. Look at that. We have Kolaghan's Command Knights, Whisper, and Thassa's Oracle. So let's get the Sacred Foundry in there. So we can make Golos unblockable with Whirler Rogue. But we don't have green. Yeah, we have green, but it's a signet, Molly, so we can't actually find it, sadly. I think we have to send and kill Garrick. Narset finds Whisper. Oh, that does work, doesn't it? Yes. Narset finds Whisper. Whisper finds Oracle. Yes, that is a winning line. Yep. So we find Knight's Whisper, and we draw 2. We're flying real close to the sun here. Look at this. Oh, baby. Boom. That was really sweet. Take that, Ashiok. Boom. Feels good, man. Kind of feel like Mass Manipulation looks good against the deck that's playing both Ashiok and Garrick, big Garrick Planeswalker. That was a sweet way to win, especially because my opponent had no idea that we were going to try to get them with us as Oracle. The 2x spicy ramen noodles of Magic the Gathering. God, those stupid noodles, man. Important spoiler update. Let me see. Zagath Triome enters the battlefield tapped. Cycles for 3. Wow, look at how cool the alt art looks. It looks amazing. This one looks real. This looks like text that I would believe in a Magic card, but it's really sweet. And it is actually all of its types. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a land that's all 3 types. This set is really strange. Do we have Elder Spell? No, we didn't take it. There's something else we took over it. I don't remember what it was. I think that seems very good if it's real. I think it is real. I would believe you that that's like text that they're going to print on a card. I feel like the Scarab God doesn't look very good against this deck. Yeah, they were for reals, Potato. This has been a really weird set. How do you all like Ikoria so far? I think it's really cool, but I feel like there's some cards I've seen that just feel like they might break the game. Like Companion feels very set up to just like destroy some meta games. It's a little much for you, but we'll see. Yeah, that's kind of a little bit how I feel too, Molly. Like there's a lot of things that I find very exciting about it, and then there's a lot of things that I find kind of sketchy. Oof, look at this mana. Jesus. You don't think Companion will be broken because you'll only get 1 cast? But some of the Companion cards are really strong. I think we have to send this one back, sadly. All right, this is definitely keepable. Yeah, the fact that you can fetch this is pretty wild to me, Janus. That's weird. I'm having a hard time, like, grasping that. I think I'm going to send back Island and keep everything else. Because now we have 4 colors for Golos. Yeah, the Otter... Oh, Chad, I had a question for like, Magic FM tonight. What was the name of... We were talking about it yesterday. What was the name of the... That was a pretty good draw. I guess we'll just cast the Fallen Shinobi at instant speed at the end of their turn and hope that it gets to attack. Kind of awkward to put it underneath a Shelly, but what are you going to do? What's the name of the spell we were talking about yesterday? It's a 6 mana red spell that is the reprint or like the old version of Flame Spell. It's like 4 damage to target creature, excess damage is dealt to the creature's Liquid Fire. Thanks, chat. I couldn't remember for the life of me. Thank you, thank you. Oh, there's the Mass Manipulation. I think we just go this into Siggy. Yeah, but even being rare, like, that just means Standard's gonna have that, which is kind of wild. And all the other formats. We can activate Golos now. I think we're gonna hardcast Mold Drifter, which means we can just... Yeah, I think so, Mr. M. I think that means we're gonna play Plains and go like that. I was hoping we'd find like JVP and we'd have the mana to cast it still. That would have been nice. Rashmi. Rashmi's pretty good. Solemn is also not too shabby. I think we do just want to play Mole Drifter here. We're really close to being able to steal the Rashmi if we want to. Yep, Rashmi is a great target for mass manipulation. I'm hoping they have that and like plus one more creature or something. And then next turn we get to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get to pay for X equals 1 at the moment. Yeah, we might actually steal the Ashiok. Let's see what they cascade into. We could copy the Rashmi too. I think we're actually just going to steal the Ashiok, TBH. We didn't see any counterspells from them, right? Wolf Willow Haven? Sure. Could have been worse. I wish we had like a fetch or something so that we could fetch and kill Rashmi. Kolagan's Command. What is that? Riftwing Cloudskate, and our last card was Chupacabra. Damn, they got a lot of good stuffs. Oh, we can actually steal the Chups and, or sorry, steal the Ashiok, tick down for Chups, and kill Rashmi. That's a pretty good play. That's really funny. Yeah, I think we're going to try it. I mean, if they have a counterspell, they're going to get us, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mass manipulate the Ashiok. Did that work? X equals 1. Okay. Please let this resolve. Come on. It's going to be so... Yes! Go to 4 and... play a Chupacabra and swing. Wow, that was so sick. And our hand is like still gasoline. They have this thingy. That was extremely rude turn. You love to see it. So Kolagan's Command is gone forever, sadly. It was Galaxy Brain levels of rudeness. Oh no. I guess we're gonna have to copy that. Or we could just Fimage the Chupacabra and then kill the Dragon Lord and get it back. Oh, that's even better. You're right. We can Fimage, copy Dragon Lord Silumgar, steal their Silumgar, sack theirs, and then... Both of these are pretty rude. I wonder if it's just better to... Yeah, let's just go for the cool play. Whatever, screw it. What's the record? Hey, Costas, this is our first match. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to take their Silumgar. So Silumgar, steal Silumgar. And then this is the image, right? Choose a Silumgar to keep. I believe it's this one. And then just keep targeting them. You're going to say we could stifle a trigger sometimes, but it's only opponent's triggers with nimble. Oh, interesting. This is pretty good, though. Like, I'm not really going to complain about this. I think I'm going to hold on to Nimble Obstructionist / Shinobi. Because I think what we might do is, like, Shinobi at the end of the turn so that we can Shinobi them on this turn. Wait, did I have a land drop that I didn't make? Me neither, Smokey. I love Dragon Lord Silumgar. I was really sad that they took it out of the Vintage Cube. I think it's such a fun card. Yeah, I think I'm going to push my Dragon Lord Silumgar. Does that give them back their... Would it die? I'm not actually sure. We could stifle the Dragon Lord Silumgar trigger, right? Yeah, we could try to do that. That stops them from getting the Ashiok back. Okay, so let's let them do that, and then they'll put the trigger. There's a trigger on the stack. Okay, so that's the one we are gonna cast onto. It's that one. Hold on. Oh, sorry, I was almost casting it. So you're right. It's cycling, right? Thanks, Molly. When you cycle single nimble obstruction is counter target activated or triggered ability you don't control. Wait, did they targeted my... Yeah. They targeted my Dragon Lord Silumgar. Right? Is that what they did? They messed up. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Now we just don't counter it. Now we just play Shinobi, I think. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna let that one go. That just didn't do anything. Can I push theirs? Yeah, probably. And then also cast my Fallen Shinobi. Yeah, they messed that up. So they were trying to do the same thing we did, but we were working with a real Silumgar and they were working with a fake one. Oh, no, it's a 6-drop. No, oh, it's not a 6-drop. It's a 4-drop, but it's a 6-drop right now. So you can't... Well, I have Revolt turn on, but I think this is a 6-drop. They copied a Fimage, so the target... Oh! You're right! They did copy the Fimage. Weird. Okay, we can... This has been such a strange game. No, you're right. I was thinking that it was a 6, but yeah, it's a Fimage. Wow, this game has been wild. Okay, well, now they don't have anything. And now we have a mana leak, too. This has been a really, really, really weird game. They should have just taken the Ashiok instead of, like... I don't know. Hydrid Crisis? Nice, Goobs. Can you cast it for, like, alt cost? Ooh, I would like to keep that on top. Keep it on top. I think this just... You cast it and it dies, right? You can't tap mana for it. I'm just gonna let it get exiled then. I don't want them to have it in their yard. There's like no reason for us to let that happen. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Actually, they're at 5. I'm gonna pass with Mana Leak and Nimble Obstructionist. There's no reason to play anything. That's true. I do want to keep goals on top anyway. So Phantasmal Image doesn't copy the CMC. I think it's... Well, theirs was a metamorph, but they metamorph a Phantasmal Image. I think that was the problem. What they were supposed to do that turn, I think, was play the Phantasmal Image... Or sorry, play the metamorph, copy Ashiok, and just be done. Yeah. So it's still CMC 6, but we could kill it because it had the Fimage text. But I think what they were supposed to do is just play that... Steal, because we did the same play, except we were working with a real Silumgar. So we stole it, Legend rolled theirs away, and ours continued to be a Fimage, which is fine. Kanji! GG Gabs, hey, thank you, Wimpy Bones. Hey, Wardrobe Monkey. Hey, Sunshine. Welcome on in. Kenji, are you here by any chance? Because if you are here, first of all, thank you. Hello, friends. Look at that. Hey, King Kong. Hey, Blacker Lotus. Hey, Flag. Wow. Well, going in, friends. We're playing some Vintage Cube. Actually, let me show. Why didn't you get your Ashiok back? Okay, we were actually just talking about your play, Wimpy. So I think what you were supposed to do there is instead of... You copied a phantasmal image. What you wanted to do is you just wanted to get your Ashiok. So you wanted to copy... and instead of targeting my Silumgar, you wanted to target your Ashiok. Oh, chat, for those who are coming in from Kenji's stream, I can actually just show you the deck that we're working with before we go into the next round. It's a kind of like 5-color Golos deck. So it's a black-blue deck with Fallen Shinobis and just like kind of like little attackers and stuff. Splashing to Fairy, Rakdos' Return, and Kologan's Command. And we can activate Golos in the deck. Yes, that's true too, Wimpy. Is that we had originally taken that Ashiok with... so you know, like those cards that say like Dungeon Guys, for example, like as long as you control this, I get to control your other thing. We had mass manipulated that to us, so getting rid of our Silumgar didn't make us lose control of it. I would like to play first. This looks pretty good. Let's keep it. Yes, Golos is such a good card. Golos, wow. Yeah, Blacker Lotus. I like drafting Golos decks. They're really fun. Like, you don't have to get their own Golos for the decks to be fun anyways, you know? Yeah, Wimpy, that was a really weird game, to be fair. Like, to both you and me, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. Both with, like, the Fimages and all that stuff. I think we want to start with Freebute. Wow, there's Blacker Lotus and the Blacker Lotus. Reveal their hand. Consecrated Sphinx, Faith Fetters, Island, Muldrifter, Spellcaller, Sun Titan. Okay. So we can only take Face Fetters? That makes things easy. So they have Queller, Sun Titan, no longer Island. They have Consecrated Sphinx, Molody, Sun Titan, and Spell Queller. No, it's really not. Also, we are going to get to Mana Leak there. I hope. Mana Leak their Muldrifter, which would be amazing. Hey, Ark! Welcome. How goes it, Ark? I know, we drafted UB. It's UB Golos, too. Alright, so I am hoping they draw a land. And then I'm hoping I get to Mana Leak the Muldrifter. But if that bricks, next turn we can just go like Swamp, Sacred Foundry for Night's Whisper, find a land, and then leave up Mana Leak again. They actually did find it. Selfless Spirit instead of Muldrifter? Which cube is this, by the way? I think it's the modern cube. I'm just gonna let that resolve, actually. Yeah, we can activate Golos. We sure can. Oh, god damn. Really? We bricked on land? Brutal. Yep, and there goes our game. We had a lot banking on Night's Whisper finding a land there. So they have Queller, Sun Titan, Muldrifter still, and Consecrated Sphinx. This has to be Muldrifter. Okay. I hope we get to... If we natty draw a blue source next turn, we get to go JVP, hold up Mana Leak, maybe. I know, Ark. I'm trying. Damn. So I guess we just cast this with Evoke and try to hit a land? Brutal. Come on. Come on. Okay. That's a start. That's a start. Play that. And, what have we been? Kind of feel like JVP's looking a little slow. Though, at some point we might be able to go like JVP plus Mana Leak. Yeah, we saw that, Alana. We were trying to see if it was real or not. We weren't even sure, to be honest. Return. They have 5 cards in hand, though. It does seem kind of appealing to return them. I think it's JVP because we're also going to cast Scarab God at some point and we could just bring JVP back. Although I guess if we bring it back, it doesn't have a backside. The new ones are real. ETB tapped, 3 lands, cycling for 3 mana. Yeah, that's the one that we saw. I think I have it here. Let me see. Those are wild. Those seem like crazy good in Commander. They also seem like really good in every format because you can just fetch him. Yeah, they cycle too. So let me see if I can find it. I can show you all. So they pass with... Ooh. Okay. Spellcaller, Sun Titan, Consecrated Sphinx. Dr. Idiot! Thank you so much for the 26. I appreciate that. I think we are actually supposed to just kill the Lyra with Ravenous Chupacabra. Like, we can go this and this for that and then chup them. And if they brick on land, they won't be able to play Sun Titan or Consecrated Sphinx. Oh, yeah, I guess they'll save it. That's right, they can't save it, huh? I think that's still my best play, though, right? What else can we do? Like, we're gonna have to deal with this stupid spirit at some point. Sure. Yeah, and then if they attack with Lyra, next turn I can go attack with Chupacabra, bring it back with Fallen Shinobi. And then maybe get to recast it. Depends on what they do. Fimage would be pretty good. So we don't know what they have. Because they still could have drawn a land. They have 5 cards in hand right now. Rakdos is returned for 3 and hope that we get all their good stuff. See, this seems fine. So they have a Spell Queller, Sun Titan, Consecrated Sphinx, and Unknown. We could just attack with both. Yeah, we can just leak the Queller, and we can go attack with both. Really? They're just letting me hit? I mean, that's cool with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, look, we got the Choops back. Yeah, try to quell this. Let's go, Phillies fan. And plus, if they actually have drawn a removal spell or something, I do have the leak as well. Let's see what we hit. Give me some good stuff. Lark and Hallowed Fountain, huh? Oh, Lark is really good for us, isn't it? Damn. Lark looks legit. I think we just pass with Mana Leak. I don't think we want to shock for the Hallowed Fountain. All right. We did the thing. So we're going to take another hit from Lyra, which I think is fine. Also, we could just like block with a Lark. If the Lark dies, we get back Muldrifter and Jace. Daboo! Everything except Peanut Butter Bones are available. Yeah, I think I might let the Lark die in case... Because I would like those cards back from the yard. And there's chance they could like bounce their Lark or something. And then next turn, maybe we go like Chupacabra the Lyra Maybe we can counter their big spell here and maybe like Sad Robot or something. Okay, well they can cast, so they still have Queller. They can cast Sun Titan or Consecrated Sphinx. Oh, they did loot away the Queller, you're right. So they still have Sun Titan, Consecrated Sphinx, and we don't know what else. Yep, that's, ooh, there you go. This is going real nice. Leak that. Give Julia milk bone. Sounds good, Dabu. Let me get some milk bones for you. Oh, wow. She knew. She heard. This should be illegal. Come here, Jules. Come here. Julie. High five. Good girl. Okay. So, let's so they have 3. I also want to keep Shinobiing too. I think we just want to kill I think we want to go like that and Chupacabra away the Lyra. It's just it's so good to get another Shinobi hit here. And then we can attack with Urbity. Why didn't they swing? Because I think they wanted to block. They have all Baneslayers all the time. We could Rakdos' Return for 2. X is currently 3. I feel like... Hold on. Target you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now it's right. I hope we get the Consecrated Sphinx. That would be sweet. So they don't have the Sun Titan anymore. The only card we know of is the Consecrated Sphinx. Did I debate myself with the auto tapper? Oh, we got the Consecrated Sphinx! Oh, it's this card. It's not random. Oh, never mind. I wonder what they kept instead of the Sphinx. It feels like maybe it's just too slow. Squirrel. Oh, we got a Sphinx's Rev too. What did they keep? Did they keep a Wrath? Terminus or something? Let me put this away. Yeah, a Wrath would make sense. Yeah, it was, but now the Lark triggers and we can get back from the graveyard to the battlefield. So we can bring, maybe we could free Booty and take a look at what they have. And maybe, is JVP looking good? JVP for Rakdos' Return sounds pretty good. Yeah, so maybe we'll take Jace. Let's get Jace and Muldrifter then, because we're going to get their hand. Yeah, so let's go Jace and Muldrifter. Wait, Jace, Muldrifter. There you go. Yeah, if we're going to get their hand, we don't even need the free booty. Plus, we have 5 cards in hand, so. They ticked up my Muldrifter, sure. All right, so let's loot. We should be able to kill them here. Let me bin whatever, like a fatal push. This is just enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. How much is that? Hold on, here it is. You may cast instant or sorcery card, get Rakdos' Return. Rakdos' Return you. 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. Boom, got him. Why are they not dead? Why are they at -1? Okay, there you go. It was just lagging. Well, we've had some really, really good games with this deck so far. I think Dungeon Geist looks good against the deck that's playing double Baneslayer Angel. They have to discard to let the... It's kind of BM. They have to like go through the motions of discarding their spell, then concede. Yes, Mass Manipulation also looks good against this deck. I kind of feel like Kolaghan's Command doesn't. And Costas, we couldn't disallow there and also go for lethal. Also, we knew their last card, right? Wasn't it Fate's Fetters? Yeah. So it doesn't even matter. Does Figure get anything? Not really, right? That we saw. We didn't really see that much for Fatal Push either. I think so, Debo. I think Push and Cut are kind of like look medium. They did have Jace Vryn's Prodigy is the only thing that we would like to kill. Maybe Doomfall sounds better. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. We can play Doomfall and take out the little thingies because literally only Jace is the target. Beep, 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 dee, dee. Oh man, I really need to go to the bathroom. I'll wait until we finish this round. You know what? I really need to go. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Swing. All right. This hand looks gassy. Let's keep it. Whew, this is cold. Hold on. Chair. You know, there's actually a clip that's a little old. I don't really know. It's from like a couple years ago now, where I left because I needed to go open the door or something. Like I got a delivery, and so we just left Chair in charge. And I think in the meantime, my opponent decided to scoop because they were like definitely dead. But I just had to go. So it was one of the few times that Chair legitimately won a game of Magic. It was really sweet. Hey, Flower Power, how are you? Do you remember that, Fantasia? It was really sweet. And then I came back and people were losing it because Chair had won the match. It was awesome. Oh, that's a really good one. And I feel, Fantasia, is that the time that there was like VGM music kind of like playing in the background as well? That was awesome. All right, we'll Doomfall the JVP. Let's nominate Chart for the MPL. Would be... Chair could definitely be in the MPL. It's much better than me. So they just have a JVP and they're kind of like looting. My favorite clip is me getting pied. My favorite clip is Luis getting pied. That was awesome. I think we make them sack. Then next turn we can play either hold/play Nimble Obstructionist. And then on turn 5 we can hardcast Mull Drifter. That doesn't sound too bad, right? They banned a Pact of Negation. I accept. Delcamoy! Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hope you're having a good one today. We are playing some Modern Cube. MK Star! Thank you so much. Wait, you feel cut out? What happened, Wujo? I like that one. The Bolas derp with a little hand. Oh, they have their own Nimble Obstructionist too. We don't even want to bounce that thing, do we? That's surprising to me too, Molly. I wonder what was happening there. I don't really know. Sure. We'll probably bounce that with a Riftwing. We're down to 1. Okay, that's not bad. Let me play Flooded Strand, because we're kind of drawing a lot of lands. I don't want to draw more. Stifle the Stifle. So I think the play here is just going to be we block with Nimble Obstructionist to their Nimble Obstructionist, and then next turn we'll bounce the Signet with Riftwing. Or if they play like a Planeswalker or something, or like a creature, we'll bounce that. Because they're getting in the range of playing like Lyra and stuff. Yeah, I think we try to go for blocks here. You wouldn't tap out to block? Well, I think we can, I mean, we can bounce anything with Rift and Cloudskate. So I'm not super worried. Nada. Surprising. Let's play a Sacred Foundry. Now we have our White Source. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, everything we've seen from their deck is permanent, so they just decided to not... They have 3 cards, so I guess technically they could just be missing stuff. Alright, so now we can play Island and then probably like tap out for Muldrifter. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just start attacking and keep passing with Disallow. They don't have anything going right now. My opponent here? What's going on? Oh, there you go. Is this Sphinx's Rev? They did have Sphinx's Rev last time. Oh, bummer. I fetched Sacred Foundry, which means that I don't actually have the Disallow here. So I guess we're just going to let it happen. This is Modern Cube. Yeah, we can't even Disallow, sadly. It's fine. Let's start attacking with Riftwing. Yeah, and I think we're just going to hardcast Molly D the following turn, maybe get something else going. We don't have that much going on right now. They do have the Giant Wrath. We have to keep that in mind because that's how they got us last time. Ooh, Scarab God is not a bad one. Bring back a little Nimble Obstructionist or 2. Hey, Ken Beal, I can show you the deck. Give me a second. Boom. Here's our deck if you want to check it. It's like a 4-color Golos deck. It's blue-black Golos with Shinobi, Splash to Fairy, and Kolaghan's Command / Rakdos' Return. Sure. This has to be like a Baneslayer or something. Nothing? Weird. They just went to second main phase for like no real reason. Sure. I feel like... Oh yeah, we go plus Scarab God. Scarab God is pretty good. So I don't actually think we want to return Dabu because just based on how they were playing, after drawing 5 cards, if they didn't have a follow-up, it means that they're holding a counterspell. Or like, hey, NTL, welcome. Or like Spell Queller or something. No, on the stack, Rakdos' Return is bigger. So I guess maybe we could go for the Rakdos' Return play. But they clearly have something. So the question is, do we just try to play like a Scarab God and debate them because they clearly are holding a Queller or some sort of counterspell? Or we could just go for the Rakdos' Return for 4. Signet into Jace Hold Up Disallow looks a little less appealing. I think I'm going to try to go for the Rakdos' Return, actually. Let me attack first. Yeah, agreed with that, Tacos. I think it's probably worth it to try to go for it. It's just so good if it works. We did not see a hard counter, which is what makes me want to do this arc. We saw Spell Queller, and it feels like this might be Spell Queller. Like, if they want to ambush one of my things here, look, they're tanking on it so much. So I'm just going to jam. This has to be Queller. They thought about it so much. Like, should I flash in Queller to eat the Mole Drifter or the Riftwind Cloudscape? Like, I can just feel the conversation, the internal dialogue to, like, decide whether or not to play that. Blessed Alliance. So they were thinking of making me sack a creature? Oh my gosh, they have Force of... No, okay, there you go. They were just taking damage. Baneslayer Ranger, Lark, Blessed Alliance, Plains, and that was it. Well, there you go. No, I'm aware of Wise Sage. That's why I wanted to play the Rakdos' Return. We were just trying to figure out if it was a counterspell or Queller. If it was Queller, we were happy to jam. If it wasn't Queller, we were less happy to jam. But as it turns out, we were great. Yeah, I want to get the Lark back with our Scarab God. Scoop! Love it, Scoop. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, but Kira. Okay, so let's go play some Exigi. Then we're probably just going to play like JVP into hold up counterspell or something because we can't really lose from this spot. Thank you so much, Scoop Art. I really appreciate that. I think this is the turn for Scary Gary, given they have nothing. And then after that, we can just hold up Mana Leaks, Disallows, and we can play JVP next turn. I do want to make sure that we, like, swing the race in our direction, because they're kind of winning the race right now. As soon as we get a Baneslayer back, we'll be fine. Boom, boom! Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Look at that. 2040. Yeah, reanimating the Baneslayer, we made them discard. That's just like max rudeness. This deck is really rude. Part of the rudeness was for our round 1 opponent. They had a bunch of cards that have steal effects, so that's why we were rude towards them. Yes, Scary Gary is very good in this cube. This cube is just way more focused on creatures and stuff, which makes stuff like that better. What do we want here? Can't even cast anything, unfortunately. Hey, Alkin, welcome. We can't cast anything. We need 2 lands to cast Solemn, a black source to cast Kolagon's Command, a blue source to cast Thassa's Oracle. So if almost any land we get is good. I think we should just send it back, though. This looks hella sketchy, too. Sacred Foundry Plains Island and all black cards and a Whirler Rogue. I think we go to 5. This hand, like, if this hand draws a black source, we're in great shape. Hey, Peach with Prowess. And we do have a lot of black sources. I think I'm just going to send it back. It seems pretty bad. Okay, this one we can keep. We can send back... Flats is gonna help us get Sacred Foundry, I think. So we can play Watery Grave. This is gonna be Foundry. And then I think we can send back the Swamp then. We want double blue, I think. And then we need to send one more thing back. It's either Fimage or TSG. Because we're almost certainly going to Mole Drifter on 3. Keep Island for Disallow. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what our last thing to send back is. I kind of feel like maybe it's Scary Gary. I feel like Fimage is just a cheaper spell, and we might be able to copy something of theirs. And Scarab God doesn't do that much without something else in the yard, so... Yeah, Scarab God for show, Fimage... Looks like chat was split between those two. Like, we would actually like to copy that Birds of Paradise. I think we're going to do that. I think we have 4, so we don't even have to crack this yet. We can just go Watery Grave here. Yeah, Fimage could be anything, even a Scarab God. I really do think we're just going to use Fimage to try to ramp. Or like maybe copy. We'll see. We'll see what they play. Shadow Spear? Damn. If we got JVP instead of copying the birds, I think we just want to play JVP. Okay. Why did they not equip? They should have, right? Awkward. So Pelucranos is a pretty cool card for us to copy, except Pelucranos then just fights our Fimage and kills it immediately. How much do we want Thassa's Oracle? We kind of don't really need it that much. We just need to stall until we can Teferi away that Pelucranos, I think. Polyk is one cool guy for sure. I think we're just gonna bin the Thassa's Oracle. It's just not doing that much. I think we can just get planes, regular old planes here. And then evoke Molly. Okay, and then we're getting close on being able to cast this Teferi, though. We are going to take, like, 2 hits off of Pelucranos. Oh, that's a nice one. Remember Theros Standard Polyk versus Mono Control? Oh my gosh, I used to play a bunch of Polyk back then. You played it, and he went into, like, the red-green monsters build or whatever. Polyk versus Lifebane Zombie was very stupid. Lifebane Zombie was a stupid card. I hated that card. The card made me mad. I did like that standard format. I thought that standard format was pretty fun. I know a lot of people didn't like it. Whew. Well, that's actually a pretty cool one for us to copy with Phantasmal Image because they can't target it. They can make it lose hexproof, and then they'll Oh, and we can do the block and sack trick with Jace. Too. Is that good enough? Maybe it's better to just flip the Jace and start ticking up targeting Pelucranos. Imaging Ferox makes this allow into Teferi much harder to cast. It does. Oh yeah, Shadow Spear does give trample, doesn't it? We are in tough shape. What do we want? Probably red source here. I think we still have to copy the Nullhide Ferox. It sucks, but I still think it's the play. And we're gonna leave to do the trick with Jace where we block and sack. I guess we could just pass with Disallow, but I don't feel like that's gonna do that much. Kiki's doing the concert on your island. Oh my gosh, you're gonna see the credits, Janus. It's so cute. All right, listen. So, I don't think this is not a long-term solution. I actually think our Nullhide Ferox is gonna die really quickly. Does Modern Cube have archetypes like in Vintage? Yeah. They're a little less defined than in Vintage, but there's definitely archetypes in this cube too. I basically think our Nullhide Ferox is gonna be dead by the time we're casting stuff next turn, so... Yeah, Joe, I know, but I kind of want to just like have them spend a turn dealing with our Nullhide Ferox so we can buy our time for Teferi. Oh, Wolfram's annoying. Wolfram looks pretty good in this deck. Yeah, agreed, Dokomoy. This is definitely more like mid-rangey and less archetypes than Vintage, but they're still, it's just a speed bump. It's totally a speed bump. That's all our poor image is gonna do. Okay. I did see the new lands. They look sick. Nah, it doesn't work because we just flip it. I almost think we have to bin the Shelly and keep the Shelduck Isle. This is a little awkward. Because we need to play Golos or Teferi next turn. This is a big bummer. I think we have to bin that. Okay, so the way they did this... I mean, they could still equip Shadow Spear onto their Nullhide Ferox, but their Pelucranos and their Celos Conscripts can't attack. I guess they could put Shadow Spear on Pelucranos and attack with Nullhide Ferox on Pelucranos, and I can trade with one of them. Well, it's me. What they could have done is they could have just untapped a land for them and then equip Shadow Spear or something. Oh, it costs 2 to equip? Is that... Yeah, that's exactly. So they could untap land and then birds and land to equip. And I think that would have worked out better. Okay. Hey, Bun. Welcome. So they didn't attack me. Chupacabra looks pretty good this turn, actually. Because it's a non-creature spell as well. Yes, that turn went as well as we could have hoped, and we're like losing pretty badly too. Because I believe this... Does this fetch black? Let me see. I think it gets Watery Grave, but I think that might be it. Yeah, it doesn't get black, unfortunately. Do I have anything I want to cast from the yard? No. So I think instead of playing that, the best thing we can do is target Polyk with a Shrink. We crack this to get Golos and then get another Black Source. Yeah, so we get an island is fine. And then we go Golos to get black. I guess we can get Drowned Catacomb is actually a little bit better. Okay, and then we don't attack. Yeah, it's me. We're also trying to set up for Golos activation too. So... Like, we didn't have Chupacabra at the time either. Thank you so much, Bun. I did my hair today. I appreciate that. Loses all abilities until in the turn any player may activate this ability. Okay, so they're going to Jade Light Ranger, and then they're probably going to equip Shadow Spear onto something. Noble Hierarch. Dragon Lord Atarka. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, they're really close. You ordered the spicy ramen? Godspeed, Jehola. I hope it's good for you. When they activate my Ferox, does it lose the Phantom ability? No, because it's not targeting it. It just says Nullhide Ferox loses all abilities until end of turn. But it doesn't actually target it. I saw that Truo. It's wild. 3 manas? For what? Oh, it might lose the Fimage ability too. That's funny. Yeah, it might lose the illusion text. Which is really weird. All right, so next turn we'll have Chupacabra to kill probably Pelucranos or maybe the Nullhide Ferox. And do we have anything to do with Jay? Still no. Man, that Fimage copying the Nullhide Ferox has been... Okay, sure. Okay, now we can just kill... Now we can just start off by killing the Polyk. So we Polyk and then we can't cast Night Whisper because we also have a Nullhide Ferox, unfortunately. So I guess we shrink. I don't even know what we shrink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bye-bye. Yeah, plus we don't have BBB. That's also true. I guess I could shrink the Nullhide Ferox. I could remove Hexproof off of it. Because I can't cast any spells anyway. So I could pay for the thing and then Jace to target it. And then if they put a thing on it, then my Nullhide Ferox is going to be big enough to block it. So maybe that's worth it. Alright. So you lose your text and then it's going to be a baby. I'm gonna... Man, this Nullhide Ferox is like really doing some serious overtime for us. Chat, is it true that my Nullhide Ferox would lose its image ability if they activated it? I've never seen that interaction before. I've never removed the text off of... Oh, Jesus. It would lose it? That's so strange. Yeah, so they have a Tarka in hand. I think we're gonna have to pass with... Oh, interesting. Do we have anything in the yard still? No. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to counter the Atarka next turn. And we're gonna take a bajillion damage. We can also suspend the Cloud's Gate. Just so we can make 2 spells 1 turn. So let's shrink the prime time, I think. Because that's the one I don't want to get through. And then... Tefers leave up disallow. We can't do that because we have a Nullhide Ferox, unfortunately. Sorry, lady! Oh no, we also can't suspend the Cloud's Gate. We just need a leave up disallow, unfortunately. Bummer. Don't have a choice. Oh my gosh, wait, lady, is today your birthday? Oh my gosh, lady, happy birthday. That's right, you said it was on Thursday. How's this deck going? We're 2-0-4-0 right now, Luis, but we're going to lose this one. Chat, we can't play Teferi. We have a Nullhide Ferox in play. Yes, Nullhide Ferox is both being a bro and just absolutely destroying any chance we have this game. But we can't let them resolve Atarka, so... Atarka's gonna kill us. Can I disallow? Yeah, I can. I can pay for the Nullhide Ferox ability and then disallow. I know, disallowing Atarka on her birthday. How dare we? Yes, Lady Atarka is gonna kill us if we don't do something here. Equipping it on the burb? Sure. Yep, Luis, this has been a rough game. I guess I have to let this resolve. Like, we could have countered the ability, maybe. We can block that there. And we can block Ferox to Ferox. Yeah, so like Ferox to Ferox, this here. Unfortunately, we can't take down the prime time. And then my Jace takes 1, which seems fine. And then we're done with the... Oh, they do have Wolf Run, don't they? Couldn't we just disallow it? If that's all they do? Touch it, you never let the Feroxes touch. Yeah, I think we can just counter the ability if this is the plan. Why not trade for Titan? We could trade for Titan, I guess, too. I kind of want the Ferox gone is part of it. Yeah, we don't want the Ferox in play. I don't know. Listen, we're like really far behind. I think we're supposed to counter this, but we're in a really tough spot. Okay. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't even have anything good to cast from the graveyard, do we? Still no. Yeah, if we got the green source for Golos, I think we'd be in pretty good shape. I think instead, what's the best we can do? We can definitely tick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can play Teferi and Night's Whispers. I guess we can start by Night's Whispering to see what we get and then maybe play Tuffers. I don't know. We're really far behind no matter what we do. Solemn and Whirler Rouge. Yeah, I believe Wolfron's just gonna kill us at some point here. I think we just have to bounce Prime Time, even though like that clearly has a really good ETB. And we can shrink the... I mean, our Jace is going to take 1,000,000 from Atarka anyway. This can block there. I guess we just shrink the Ranger. Oh, we can shrink the bird so Teferi doesn't die. Teferi's going to die to the Atarka, though. Atarka's going to come in and hit Teferi, so it doesn't really matter. I guess it's still fine to shrink the bird because Golos can block the Conscripts and the Jade Light Ranger if it comes to it. It does seem like we're just gonna die in a second. Chat. What is our out this game? I can't even conjure up how we're gonna win this game. It seems impossible. We need like a Wrath, and them not have a Prime Time and a Tarka coming soon. Bounce and win. If they were at a lower life total, maybe. You would have killed Teferi. You want the blood of Jace. I know. Jace is an actual win con that could maybe help us finish the game, but Atarka's going to make sure that doesn't happen. Is that confirmed Lady Loves Teferi? Is that how that works? Alright, so everything dies. Lady loves Teferi and Jace. Is that really what you want to say to poor lady on her birthday? On her birthday of all days. Hi, Kadek. Yeah, this is Modern Cube. They're just attacking me. I have to let this through. We are dubs. What can we hit? All right, let's come up with a plan. We need to come up with a plan. If we got like Fallen Shinobi. Oh no, our Chupacabra is dead. Yeah, I think you might be right about plan B in game 2. We can bounce that, and then that doesn't really accomplish much. We can shrink that, but then they just wolf run and we die. What else could we get? Maybe like a fatal push if we crack a fetch somehow, or like something as first strike and kills it. Let me do this, okay? I'm gonna cast Night's Whispers from the yard. And just see what we hit, okay? And then I'm probably gonna scoop. Okay, well, there's a Disfigure and there's the Fatal Push. So, can we set up a line where... Nah, we're just dead. We're just dead. Don't worry. I was trying to come up with some weird convoluted plan, but it wasn't going to work. I was thinking that maybe we could disfigure our own, like if we play Solemn and then we disfigure our own Solemn, then push is enabled, then we can kill a Jade Light Ranger, but then we just die to the Atarka. So that was not going to work out. How good is Doomfall against this? Is Doomfall good against them? They had a lot of creatures. Dungeon Geists? Dungeon Geist seems okay. And they also seem like they had a lot of, like, ramp creatures, so... Yes, I think Manipulation and Geist are coming in, and maybe Doomfall. I'm not so sure about that one. I think Kolaghan's Command looks kind of medium here. Oh no, Narbly, is that the Gooby best? Immediately scoop. Try our Gooby guess. Nope. Probably went to board out Rakdos return because of Ferox. Yes. Yes. And honestly, Doomfall does sound okay. What else do we want to cut or add? Hey Sanchez, welcome. Nimble Obstructionist looks kind of mediocre here. No. Oh god, it's doing that thing again. Magic Online, stop. Magic Online, calm down. There you go. Calm down. Ugh. God damn it. Okay. Board it out. There you go. What about that Jeskai Ultimatum? What does the Jeskai Ultimatum do? I saw the Sultai Ultimatum, the Mardu Ultimatum, and some other ultimatum, but I don't think I saw all that. Draw 5, gain 5, do 5 damage. That's pretty nice. Gain 5, deal 5, draw 5. Is there any... Has the Bant Ultimatum been shown? Or no, I guess it depends, because they might not have Bant. Yeah, I think they're doing like the cons stuffs, right? I think we'd rather have a Riftwing here under... Maybe Muldrifter is better. I kind of would like Muldrifter in my deck, because I'm going to get to shuffle with Fabled Passage. I don't know when the full spoiler comes up. I am not so sure. All right, we're going to play Flooded Strand to try to get Watery Grave, and then we'll Mana Leak if we need to. Which hasn't got an ultimatum, yes. Yeah, that makes sense. They're doing all the cons shards. Yeah. Or, sorry, wedges. They're wedges. Clarion Ultimatum. Full spoiler tomorrow morning. Cool. I'll counter that, I think. That's basically like bolting the burb. What are my opinion on the new Tri-Lands? I'm surprised. They seem really strong. I am surprised that they printed that text. Okay, we're gonna get a Doomfall here. The new lands are really cool. They seem very, very strong in like older formats too. Oh, it is called Clarion Ultimatum. Choose 5 permanents you control for each of those permanents. Domri? Sure. I can just Doomfall the Domri probably, since it's basically like a burb. It's bolting the burb, but we did take some damages. I think we're just going to Doomfall them. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose it. No. Target opponent exiles. Oh, it's creature. So I can't actually... And this is creatures you control. They can't be countered. Shame. I guess if that's true, we just want to play Solemn. Bummer. We could Doomfall the hand, but I think if that's the case, we might as well play Solemn Simulacrum. We can... Do we have enough for... We don't have enough blue sources for mass manipulation, funnily enough. But I think we also want another black source for Chupacabra, so I think we honestly just get Swamp. And then with Solemn, we can get something else. Yeah, Choops is going to take care of the next thing, hopefully. Then here we can get another blue source for the mass manipulation, or we could start setting up for goals. I think it's better to honestly to take the blue source. With manipulation in hand. All right, we got a disfigure. I'm usually if you have one of each triland in your deck, then any fetch line fixes for all 5 colors. That's really weird. What do you all think about these lands? Are they too good? They feel very strong to me. Feels super powerful. Okay, so they're casting something for 5. Four. Oh, this might be like Ferox or... Huh. Well, that thing couldn't be countered anyway. We can't make them sack it, though. And this is exile target creature a creature they control. Yeah, so Doomfall does take care of this. And then... Oh, and then we get to hold up Disallow. I guess it doesn't really help very much because they have a Domri, but whatever. Target opponent exiles a creature you control. 1, 2, 3. Doomfall is really good. I remember when it was good in Standard. It's been a while. Alright, so now we have the Disallow, which I guess could counter a Planeswalker. Seems pretty slow for Modern and older. I don't think it'll see play in large quantities, maybe 1 to 2 per color. I bet they'll get hella played in Commander, but in Commander that actually seems sweet. Are you sure it's gonna be slow in Modern and older? I actually kind of feel like these are really good. They just work so well with fetches. It's only creatures, right? Creature spells you cast this turn can't be countered. Okay, I hope they play a Planeswalker. Yeah, I guess cycling 3 is a pretty steep price. No lands that... Yeah, they would compete with Temples in this Standard. I hope it's a Planeswalker. I hope it's a Planeswalker. Play a Planeswalker. Yeah. So this is going to kill my Narset probs. I don't think they admitted that fetches were a mistake. Wait, don't their creatures have haste? Oh no, never mind, they don't. So let me get the Sacred Foundry. That is my mistake. So let's choop it real good. I'm confused. There is a Domri that gives your creatures haste, but it's not this one. I was confuzzled. I guess I could have kept up this figure. Oh, no, we couldn't. We only had 2 black sources. Yeah. We good. Yeah, there's the other Domri is like all your cards, or you give a creature riot when you cast it or something like that. All right, here we go. Hey, Jevons. Welcome. How are you? Oof. Can't be countered, huh? That's going to kill that's going to kill all my board. But then I can just steal it. Look at this. 2/2/2/2/2. All right, we are going to draw a card. I'm so glad we left up Shelly because now we get to cast the Riftwing Cloudscape to bounce the Domri probably. Because we're at 20. I'm good, Jevons. Thanks for asking. All right, so what's the plan? I think the plan is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I think the plan is Riftwing, bounce Domri, untap, mass manipulate, take a Tarka, attack with Riftwing. That sounds good. Hold on. What's happening with my Shelly? There you go. It's like grayed out for some reason. I am Tyra Muse. I think a lot of people are still playing AC on the Discord. Might as well keep up Watery Grave for the Disfigure. Okay, love to see it. Now they still have a Domri in hand and 2 unknowns, but we actually just get to kill them really fast with the Tarka. This thing is huge. Yes, the star fragments are really, really hard to find. One tip that I saw that I think is pretty useful is heck yeah, lady, you're on our side of the battlefield. Love to see it. One of the tips I've heard is if you see a shooting star, is they come in multiples. So if you see a shooting star, you have to put your tool down and then just keep looking at the sky, and then you might get to do multiple wishes. But the magic one recipe is actually really sweet. You get to store outfits on it, and then you can just change. Nah, I like it, mister. All right, so they're taking up to cast a 4. That's fine. So we can just image copying the Cloudskate, bouncing the Pelucranos, and yeah, that seems worth it. I think we might as well just attack them because they're just dead next turn. I'm going to pass with Disallow anyway, because if they play Pelucranos, I don't care if it's uncounterable. The only way this goes south is if they actually have a non-creature spell that would mess up with our Atarka, and if that's the case, I want to have my Disallow for it. The problem is if we copy Atarka and kill Polycade Darius is we lose the Riftwing. So I think just send like a tempo play sounds better to me. What do you think of the new fetchable Tri-Land cycle? They seem really good. I was surprised that they all have the basic land type on them. Yeah, exactly, Smokey. It feels like they can't win there unless they have a way to steal the Atarka back. So just bouncing their Pelucranos back and not like giving them any tools to play with seems pretty good. I like how we boarded. I think we can just go back in. The templating could be less ugly. It does look very busy. Yeah, it was actually the turn 2 mana leak that really, really went the distance for us. It is funny. You don't think it... I think you might be able to get away with it in Modern. I don't think you can in Legacy and Vintage. I think it might be too slow. Well, you have legit duels. You can't be playing Enters the Battlefield tapped lands. I guess unless you're trying to play a 5-color deck or something. Maybe. We can keep this. Because this can get Watery Grave. There are non-fetch land cards that make having land types relevant. Sure, but like what specifically? Like what deck and what format would want something like that? Yeah, I think we definitely want Watery Grave, so we can cast a Night's Whisper. Plays a Night's Whisper on 2. Oh, damn. Messed that up. We can just bend an island here is easy peasy. Am I excited for FF7 tomorrow? So too spooky. I don't know when I actually get it. My friends pre-ordered it for my birthday last year, and I don't know if they're getting a physical copy. So I am excited, but I don't know when I'm going to get the game. Oh. The Domri is kind of annoying against us. We have a lot of things covered, though. Like, we can't really play anything next turn. Oh, we might actually Fimage. Oh, no, Fimaging the Arbor Elf doesn't work at all, does it? Nice! I like that card deck. That's really cool. All right, I think we're just going to play this, and we can't even copy the stupid Arbor Elf. What do we want here? Oh, maybe we'll copy the Arbor Elf just so that we can Shinobi. I think we'll put a Chupacabra underneath here. It does something just not a good thing. It's a 1/1. It's a 1/1 for Fallen Shinobi purposes, which I think is good enough. It's not great. That's true, Ark. But we have Dungeon Geist, and then we can start setting it up. Your copy's being delivered sometime tomorrow, and it'll be a race to get as much work done until it arrives as possible. I like it, but then you have the motivation, you know? You have to, like, get your work done, and then you can play Final Fantasy. Yeah, that's true too, Ark. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, that thing is big. I might bluff attack into this. And the problem is if they call it, we just lose it. I gave most of the counters to the Arbor. That does seem correct. They fought it? I guess. Surprising. Let's Dungeon Geist. They'll probably fight it again. Yeah, they were scared of my 1/1 for some reason. I can't really understand. For reasons I cannot comprehend. Yeah, the 8/8 would have died to... If we had other creatures, maybe we would have spread out the counters, but it would have died anyways, too. Alright, well, let's tap the Verdurous Gearhulk and probably just lose the Dungeon Geist next turn anyways, but it slows them down a little bit. It does force them to lose the Domri, and we would actually be happy with that, since they don't have that much mana ramp or anything like that. I think so, Scoop. I think they realized that if we wanted to have a Fimage in there, being an Arbor Elf, so we had something. So I decided to fight. Oh, weird. They're ticking up. That's strange because that does leave them dead. Like, that means that Dungeon Geist can just kill the Domri. Fogging the Gearhulk a turn and trading for Domri's worth a card. I think, honestly, it was fine. I wonder what they did here. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it could be Lady Atarka. Atarka would make sense. If the Arbor Elf taps, I think we're in a lot of trouble. Then they kill the Geist, and then we're just dead. When in doubt, it's you. I mean, that's the best thing in their deck by like a mile, lady. Beast Whisper. They have to have a follow-up, right? Well, did they really just leave the Domri to die? I think they did. Okay. So, I know, I'm considering Shinobi Yoloing here. Because they have big hits in their deck, and if we hit a Tarka, then we're in the money. Because they didn't have a Tarka that turn, that means it's in their deck. I think we're gonna Shinobi Yolo. This has to be attacking creatures, right? Whenever it deals combat damage to a player. It has to be player. Okay, so we're gonna YOLO. Ready? Alright, let's do this. Three, two, one, YOLO! Oh my gosh, we really need this to deliver to us. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I mean, we get to play that, and then we get to play Sarkin. This is some serious YOLOing. I just kind of feel like we're gonna die if we go after the Domri. But now we're also dead. Let me make a dragon. It would have been so cool if we hit the lady. It was fun, Darius. I feel like we were really far behind even if we went after the Domri. Whee! Maybe they'll send something at Sarkin. Nah, they're probably just gonna equip Shadow Spear and then we die. It would have been so cool if we hit Lady. Well, no. Molly, not out of context. In context, it makes perfect sense. Don't hit Lady. Yeah, they will Fran. Didn't even need to. Come on, send it at Sarkin. Send it at Sarkin. All right. Well, that was some good YOLOing. So what would have happened if we went after Domri? We would have just hit, and then that turn we played. We didn't have anything good to play, right? We could have hardcast a Shinobi to trade with the Arbor Elf or something. That doesn't feel like it does enough. That feels like it's like medium at best. Oh no, lady, we were trying to save you, not hit you. We could have cast Muldrifter and then chump something. Yeah, probably Whirler Rogue chump with and hit Shinobi next turn. Yeah, it probably involves. Yeah, maybe we should have just killed the Domri. That was a really YOLO play, but I really felt like doing that. Anyway, let me wrap this up. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our YOLO cubes. It would have been really cool if we had Lady. The Modern Cube is out for another week or so, so if you want to try it, it is available on Magic Online. And if you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, because that lets you know when new videos come out and it supports the stream. Thanks for watching, YouTube. See ya. If you like this video, you can subscribe for more. And if you want to come say hi to us on the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. I stream every weekday in the afternoons, Mountain Times. See you later.